No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
All right, ready to get underway. Trey Turner at the plate. Upstairs. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
We got a full count.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Boom. Makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Real Muto. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boom. Fires over to first. And Real Muto is out. And the Phillies are... So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
So Trey goes down on strikes. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-1. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Alec Boehm. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. Fought off foul. Wheeler, the tall righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Wilson. And a couple of quick outs. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's a ball.
No score here in the second.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Corrals it. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Wheeler back to work.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he steps off. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save. Max Kepler at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Castellanos over at first with 1 away. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. JT Realmuto steps in.
1-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners stay put. That's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Roll to short, could be 2. Throws to first in time, and Realmuto is out. And here is Sosa to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's Alec Bohm. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one hammered left field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it's caught for the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one misses. Ball 1. On the ground right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2. So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Trey Turner. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. Turner is out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
And strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
And that one ripped into right, and there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Runner breaks early for second, and a step off. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 outs. Fly ball to right. Castellanos makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive to short and caught. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run. Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. 2-2. That's a little bit low. Fly ball center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom 4. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Castellanos hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now batting Max Kepler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I glide when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got Relly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make her. Even if you made her, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Like the Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before in the Grammy.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty bands, blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
Beat up the block and the gun, I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to labor, controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windowton blacker than mineral sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Fist full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill, and the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush I'm feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it the trail. Bent over the tide, my mornings to fail. Cloaking the vice on the roads, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci cocks. I still cannot locate the city, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score on a play and set up another. Table for two, I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Give me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo, I'ma turn it to furnish. Snub a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a little switch with it. Deacons who cheer the spice strips. MS with 398, I was 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, I'm not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my brow headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. The second consecutive strike a professional bowl. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't missed a bit in months. Did some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they toast to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast open shit. On the dopamine, locally I be lowest keys, overseas I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the art to gold like Mickey D. Them thunderthons, they told me more than poppy seeds. Mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mouth, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like 3 in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why I. Yeah, baby, that's why I. I'm saying I just chill it. Real West Side.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we are underway. Almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sent down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
A bunt, and it's popped up. To the bag himself, it's a double play. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Inside. Ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Oh.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ohtani with a move to first. Acuna back easily. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
With me right. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's be the one.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Pages snags it, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. And there's a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Acuna makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
That one 90. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So here's Murphy now. And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. Sack bunt towards third. Muncy slings it across, and that's an out on the sacrifice. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So here's Riley now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and fires. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Eli White next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Albies at third. Allen on at first with 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners on the move. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one upstairs. Ball 1.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. That one misses. 1-0. Pages goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Max Muncy at the dish. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Make it 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now in for the Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
So, Boone, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And ball 1.
Here we go.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Hernandez snags it for the second out. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. That clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike. Ball.
Third hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. But he's in there easily. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Betts leads off second with nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-2.
Next offering way upstairs. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle. Albies gets it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Smith swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th. Here is Matt Olson. Ohtani back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. On the ground, right side. Edman on to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Sean Murphy. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1 ball, 1 strike. And downstairs. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
There's a swing and a miss.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
Well, this ball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Outside low. Now 2-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajas. Struck out swinging his first time. In the air out to center. Harris racing after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And there's 2 away. So digging in, Eli White. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swings through that one for strike 1. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Pickoff move to first. White back on a dive. White off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Ohtani checks the runner, and he's back safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Puts a bunt down. Edmonds slings to first. That's the inning. Back at Truist Park, here's Muncy to hit. And that one fouled off. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Enrique Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield.
No.
Here's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. That's too low. And the count's full. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Now here is Miguel Rojas. Tap foul at the plate. Sale delivers. Trying to move him over here. Fires to second for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1. Harris makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Here's Matt Olson. Shortened a bunt and missed it, 0-1. And that's a little high. Check swing, called strike.
1 and 2.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Number 78 comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Relay to second, and he's out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. 2 on, 1 out. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. 0 for 2 in this one. Puts a bunt down. Edman. The flip to the pitcher covering, and the first run of the game comes across. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Lined, and that's a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. Safe. It's 2-0.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White just missed. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Throw on to Freeman. That ends the inning and stops. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Sale back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there, and that is gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone, and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Will Smith to the plate. Got it started a little too early, strike 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Throw on to Olsen, and they get the out on Smith. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He was late there, strike 1. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And that's downstairs and outside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a hit. So 2 down. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself. Everything came Together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Andy Pajes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And another ball. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Johnson fires.
That's the ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Here's Johnson fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hernandez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. The Dodgers threatening. The 2-0 is in for a strike. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, James Outman. A critical at bat in this game for him. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yo tengo mis ahojos, ando bonito y aprende el foco. No me hable de calle que ustedes no lo conozco. Freno a la pori porque me voy a poner loco. Le damos para el circuito cuando se tiren los monos al pare.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Out towards right center field. Betts on the move. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. New pitcher on here, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. Next offering upstairs. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Got him swinging. And there are 2 outs. Matt Olson up to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
And he got him. Strike 3. And we're back. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. That one at the knees for a strike. And that is out of play. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Mookie Betts. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one is off the plate. Full count, 3-2.
2 strikes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Started to swing. Held up. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
You got to be
Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. He hauls it in. 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound.
Now this one gets through. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score and then tie it.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swung on, belted. Harris racing after it. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. That to right. Betts is on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the catcher to hit, Sean Murphy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is even, 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next, Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 straight.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the mark. 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And now they're out in front. It's 3-2. Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Albies handles, throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Clips the corner. 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. Hesung Kim will hit next.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Harris settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, down the third baseman, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
1-run game, bottom 9. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swings and misses. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1,
got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Eli White next up for the Braves. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And this is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Hit in the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now, Ronald Acuna Jr. So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3 runs.
Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter. 2 outs, runner on first. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. There's a strike at the knees.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. The tag, and that's the ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
as traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta.